For today's round, I'll be playing Hidden Valley Golf Course in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania. Here's the entire course flyover. The choices of tee boxes are back, front, and middle. I think I'm going to play the middle because I'm guessing that should be close to what I play. When I checked shot pattern, it was red, white, and blue, and I was going to play the white, but this doesn't match with that. So I'm hoping that middle is equivalent to white. And once again, I will not be putting. This might be kind of an interesting video because I have about 45 minutes to record this, and I'm probably going to end up playing the front nine, and then I actually have my last scheduled lesson at GOLFTEC until I renew it because I decided I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to come back after my golf lesson and play the back nine. So I'm going to be curious to see how the front plays compared to the back plays with me having that lesson in between. Also, I have not taken any warm-up swings or practice swings today, so I have no idea what to expect here. I'm just going to do the best I can, and here's hole one, which is a 453-yard par 4. And again, I apologize, I have the fan on. I just need to get that air moving through here. It just helps me out. That felt really weird, but it worked out for me just fine. Stay in the fairway. Hey, it's even staying in the fairway. And I'm sorry, this is a par 5, not a par 4. Now I actually have 241 yards to go. I'm going to use my 3-wood here. That honestly wasn't a great hit. But it stayed in the fairway. With 47 yards to go, I'm using my 58-degree wedge. Dang it. Too much. Way too much. Now I'm in the rough, so I'm losing 5% power. I'm going to chip this with my 58-degree wedge. Get in the hole. Oh, now stop. Okay, that's going to be a par. The second hole is a 360-yard par 4. And I don't know if that's right. Supposedly that only had a 1283 backspin, which is why it was so short. Maybe I'll try a birdie on the next one to see if that makes a difference. But now I'm losing 5% power. I have 162 yards to go. I'm going to use my 6-iron. And that's going to be a par. The third hole is a 397-yard par 4. And there's like a tree right in my line. I guess I'm going to aim a little left and try and fade this one. I'm in the rough. I guess I don't really have to try and hit a fade. I just do. But now I'm in the rough, so I'm losing 5% power. I have 148 yards to go. I'm going with my 7-iron. Oh, it's kind of toey. Get in there. Now stay in there. Come on. That's going to be a par. The fourth hole is a 386-yard par 4. In real life, that might suck having that tree right next to me, but I think it'll be fine in my garage. So now I have 129 yards to go, but I am losing 5% power, so I'm going with my 9-iron. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. That came out better than I expected, so now I have to try and chip one close. With 16 yards to go, I'm going to chip this with my 54-degree wedge. Oh, I hit behind it. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Oh, it's not going to. That's going to be a bogey. I hit slightly behind it. The fifth hole is a 448-yard par 5. Okay, I'm in the left rough, but this is a par 5. I probably can't reach the green with the angle I have. And I don't know if... Distance-wise, I probably could, but with this angle, I can't. So I'm losing 5% power for being in the rough. I have 187 yards to go. I'm going to aim a little bit more to the right and use my 5-iron. Oh, it's toey. Actually going to work out better for me. Gave me some extra draw on that. Now I just have to chip one close. I'm going to chip with my 54-degree wedge again. I got to get closer than last time. And that's going to be a birdie. Hole 6 is a 146-yard par 3. I'm going to use my 9-iron. Oh, too far left. Distance was perfect. I just tugged that left a little bit. Here we are again, using my 54-degree wedge to chip again. Stop, 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 stop. Whew, just stopped. That's going to be a par. The seventh hole is a 285-yard par 4. There is a creek about where I hit my driver. But I think it's a little short of how far I've been driving it, so I'm going to take a chance and see if I can make it over. Made it over. 248-yard drive. I should say 248 carry, 256 total. This one's kind of interesting. I'm losing 5% power. I have 34 yards to go, but it's also 5 yards uphill. I'm going to use my 58-degree wedge here. And I'm just going to have to kind of play this one by feel because that's really hard to judge, like the elevation, with just having a screen in front of me. Okay, it's going to be a par. I'm not too mad about that. The 8th hole is a 132-yard par 3. I'm going to use my pitching wedge. Oh, I hit it kind of thin. Now because I'm in the bunker, I'm losing 20% power. I have 13 yards to go. I'm going to use my 54-degree wedge and just kind of do a pop-up chip. Stop. That's going to be a par. The 9th hole is a 373-yard par 4. There is a pond out there. I don't think I can make it over this one with driver, so I'm going to lay up. And I'm actually going to use my 5-iron because this is 8 yards downhill. Couldn't have placed that any better. And now with 186 yards to go, but being 11 yards uphill, I'm going to use my 7-wood. Oh, it's going to be good, I hope. Birdie! Okay, for the front 9, I ended up 1 under, and now it's 6:22, so I do have plenty of time before my lesson, but I'm going to take a break here. You guys will get the video right where I left off, but the back 9 will be after my GOLFTEC lesson. Hopefully I can play just as well, if not better. Okay, I'm back from my golf lesson, just grabbed something to eat, and now let's see how the back 9 goes. Hole 10 is a 309-yard par 4. Well, I was driving the ball better than that at the lesson. Now I'm in the rough, so I'm losing 5% power. I have 96 yards to go, but I'm going to use my 50-degree wedge because of that power loss. I'm just hoping I can still get over those trees. I hit it kind of thin, but it actually went long, so I'm going to have to chip this one. And I'm going to chip this with my 54-degree wedge. Keep going. Okay, that's going to be a par. The 11th hole is a 160-yard par 3. I'm going to use my 7-iron. That doesn't seem right. That ball flight seemed a little off to me. But now I'm in the bunker, so I'm losing 20% power. I have 14 yards to go. I'm going to do a pop-up chip with my 54-degree wedge. Get in the hole. Oh, it's going to be a par. The 12th hole is a 338-yard par 4. Oh, thought I could have stayed out of the bunker, I guess not. Before I hit this next one, what's kind of throwing me off with those driver shots I just hit after my lesson is today for my lesson I was using a GC quad launch monitor, which to me is like the top of the line best launch monitor there is, especially for a camera based one. I think the R50 is great, but with the GC quad I was hitting about 245 to 250 carry. They were kind of going more straight. I know some things have changed. I'm not there anymore, so I might be doing stuff a little bit differently. But for me to hit quite a few in a row at my lesson today straight, and then to come here, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure it's a very similar swing. But now I'm getting these fade rights, and the distance is 20 yards shorter than what I had with the GC Quad. I'm just kind of definitely questioning the accuracy of the R50 with driver even more than I was previously. But now, because I'm in the bunker, I'm losing 20% power. I have 101 yards to go. It's 5 yards uphill. I guess I'm going to try my pitching wedge. It's going to be a par. I really didn't know what to expect there. So, par's a par. The 13th hole is a 506-yard par 5. Now that one I did not hit well. Kind of wish I could redo that one, but I'm not taking any mulligans today. I do have a long ways to go here, but I'm just going to use my 5-iron. Come on, bounce left. Get a good bounce. Get a good bounce. Got a good bounce. I'm in the fairway. With 106 yards to go, I'm going to take my 50-degree wedge and just take a little bit off of it. Guess I took a little too much off, but that's going to be a par. The 14th hole is a 298-yard par 4. So that was another one that was hit well, but again, at my lesson, I was not getting a fade on it. They were straight or a tiny draw. So I'm not sure why I have a fade on it here. And now I'm losing 5% power. I have 67 yards to go. I'm going to use my 58-degree wedge. Be enough. Yeah, I didn't hit that hard enough. Now I'm in the bunker, so I'm losing 20% power. I have 21 yards to go. Pop-up chip with my 54-degree wedge. And that's going to be a par. Hole 15 is a 271-yard par 4. Right now it has me kind of going right over those trees. I can't really do that, so I'm going to have to aim left here and I guess try and put a fade on it on purpose. I am a little concerned with this creek that's out there, but hopefully I can avoid it. Okay, I avoided the creek. Now I just have a tree in my way, I think. Maybe not too bad. So now I'm losing 5% power. I have 85 yards to go, and it's 9 yards uphill. I think I'm going to go with a full 54-degree wedge. Get in there! Oh, it's going to be a par. The 16th hole is a 398-yard par 5, which does seem really short to me. But there is a pond and creek out there. It's also 10 yards downhill. So I'm going to tee off with my 5-iron. Oh, that was no good. That might have been the worst 5-iron I've hit for a while. Because it's a par 5, I'm actually going to hit my 5-iron again. I am losing 5% power. It has me kind of aiming 210 yards out there. It's 11 yards uphill, so I'm not going to make it that far. I just want to make better contact with my 5-iron this time. That was a lot better. Still not perfect, though. What do I have left? Stay in the fairway, okay. Stay in the fairway. With 49 yards to go, I'm using my 58-degree wedge. That's going to be a par. The 17th hole is a 140-yard par 3. I'm going to use my 9-iron. Oh, that was terrible too. Stay in there. It's going to be a bogey because it just rolled out. I hit that one thin and it hurt me. The 18th hole is a 289 yard par 4. That one I liked. Now with 47 yards to go, I'm going to use my 58-degree wedge. Let's see if I can put it close. Come on. That's going to be a par for an even par round. So I definitely scored better prior to my golf lesson. And then after my golf lesson, I was really working on basically my footwork and my sway or lack of sway. So I know you guys can't really see it at the angle you're at because I'm facing this way. But I was really focusing on getting the right amount of shoulder turn and the right amount of pressure on my lead foot. So at my golf lesson, I was hitting it great. I came home. It's about a half hour away. Then I ate. So it was probably about a good 45 minutes to an hour between when I left my lesson and when I started the back nine. So I definitely could have lost a little bit from my lesson there. But I feel really good about where my game's at, and I'm really looking forward to, in about 12-ish days or so, I should be playing TPC Danzante Bay. I'm so looking forward to that. But otherwise, this was a fun course. I did leave a comment the other day. Someone was asking about like Summerby. It didn't really do it justice on Home Tee Hero. And I do have to say I enjoy playing all these different courses, but with the exception of the enhanced courses and the desert courses, there's not too much visually different between one course and another. It's just different holes, different layouts, but visually they look very similar. So with all the videos I've done, and I love doing them, you could show me one course from another without it like saying what it is, and I would not be able to tell you which course that was because they are so similar. That doesn't take any enjoyment away from it. It's just something I want you guys to be aware of if you are interested in this. There's not that much variety between what the courses look like. Also, and I made this comment when I got back, I'm really starting to question the accuracy of the R50 with driver for me specifically, especially after comparing it to a GC quad earlier. Some of those last few were fine. It's hard to say without having another thing to directly compare it against. But with my K2 tees that I stopped using, I don't know if like the elastic or the tee itself, but I was getting some really weird spin readings. Then I switched back to these Burr tees, which were working okay, but I still think maybe they were affecting it. So someone else recommended these other tees. I might try those because to me, like a big part of the reading is getting good, accurate readings. If your launch monitor isn't accurate, it's not really helping you. So I need to make sure I can get this as accurate as I can. But anyway, if you are watching this video and there's any course that you want to see me play, please just leave a comment with the name of the course and where it's located, and I'll add that to my list of courses to play. Otherwise, as always, thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. I truly appreciate all of you that watch, and I do really enjoy making these videos. Thank you.